Guys, deluded. Um, don't get me wrong, I understand football is a collective. You can't always be the best, you can't always have everything your way. There's managers' opinions, and some managers think you're the best thing since sliced bread. Some people think you're poor. But one thing, it doesn't matter if I've played for the school, multiple youth sides, tournaments or whatever. One thing, I despise people with football. Well, when I was playing and them things there, I still play on a Sunday now, but I'm nowhere near the standard I was. It is the subs bench. Now, I can't take the subs bench. Like how Benzema said it in his documentary, like it makes you physically sick. Like being on the bench made me feel physically sick. Of course, you shouldn't look at it this way. And obviously, as I go on my coaching journey in grassroots level, I'm gonna find this problem because no one wants to be on the bench. I mean, yeah, if you're a manager, you want your players to know that you trust them regardless of if they're regular starters or if they're young players waiting for a chance or if they're on the bench. You know that you value them the most. But for me as a player, I always found that tough, man. I wasn't, not to, again, I wasn't an amazing footballer, so I don't want to sit here and act like I'm bigging myself up. But I'd spent, in the grand scheme of things, I was hardly on the bench. Like, oh, you ask Darren Norseman, I don't want to bait out man's government and, well, his full name, but you ask Darren, although some friends I still talk to would never admit it, they were never starters. Like, it was me and Romario. Either one would play on the left, one would play on the right. We were undoubtedly the best, them things there. But there was one day, like, I was acting up in training, or maybe my standard, well, there was a period I've told you, like, he sat down and spoke to me and said, my attitude isn't quite there, my standards are dropping. But before this talk, I kind of sensed that, because once, like, obviously at training now, I'm training, I wasn't the best trainer, admittedly, guys, but I'm training now, match day comes. Normally, my name is read out, so I hear the keeper's name, I hear the centre-halves, I hear the strikers, midfielders, I hear the fullbacks. Now, it doesn't register that my name hasn't been listed. Hasn't been listed now. Like, I'm waiting. It hasn't been listed. Like, he said I'm not, then when he's done with the team talk, I've asked him, Darren, boss, how come I'm not starting? He's like, yeah, attitude hasn't been there. You'll come on, but you need to sit on the bench. And it made me feel physically sick. Like, I hate the bench, people. If I'm honest with you, it's like I'm not playing. Like, being on the bench is like I haven't played, I haven't contributed, like I've lost. Like, even if I come on the pitch, like, I feel like I've lost. It makes me anti, like, I'm a humble player on the pitch, but it makes me just want to fight everyone and move mad and them things there. Like, it makes me feel like I'm not trusted. I wasn't trusted. I'm not worthy. You don't really have complete trust in me to start. In the same way that I always tell you, like, we're soldiers at war. We're going to war in every football match. You don't trust me to defend the nation or defend the club or defend it with honour. Or you might just not think I'm good enough. Of course, another way of this is the manager just has tactics and he just chosen not to go with me. But this is my thinking. I've always thought like that. I hate the bench. I've always hated the bench and done everything I can not to be on it. Now, if we look back at Waltham Abbey, which was my first time really understanding that football's a game of opinions more so than I already knew, because me and this manager, Gareth, we did not see eye to eye on anything off the pitch, on the pitch. Just a conversation like how we're having now was one of the toughest things we could do. So obviously, quite rightly, he doesn't want to start me in that. And plus, what really annoyed me, people, don't get me wrong, I love attacking and stuff, but I'm a fullback. I'm not going to perform playing left wing. He had this sick idea that I'm a left winger. Don't get me wrong, I'll play there, and to be fair, I did score, but I'm not that in it. I can't perform there. So I'm being played out of position. I'm arguing with this guy constantly. What's annoying me, in my actual position, these guys are shit. Pardon my language. I'm being so serious. Shit, posh guys that are getting ripped. Like, there was one brother, like, I swear to you, like, don't make me get LP to come on this show. This brother used to get ripped every game to the point the team used to say, why can't DG start? And they would give no explanations. And it used to make me sick, blood. Just being on the bench, just watching it. Like, it used to make me physically sick. Now you know why I didn't pay you your subs, Gareth, man. I ain't paying you if you're not starting a man. You think, how you mean? But, yeah, man, like, it used to hurt me. Like, of course, we've all got egos. You need an ego in football. It used to hurt me seeing players worse than me. So I could see why players get annoyed. Like, that was a testing period, man. Like, in my life, not starting. I felt like Depay when he was at United. Like, you're just not playing, fam. Like, it don't matter if you're going training. Like, training, I'm badding it up. Like, there was 2 Waltham Abbeys. We're going, me, LP, and the rest, we're going and playing for the other Waltham Abbey in weekdays and stuff like that. But in regards to this, Gareth, he's just not playing, man. Like, he's not playing, man. To the point where I actually got vexed. I was like, why the hell are you not actually playing me? Why am I not starting? Like, it got to the point, like, the relationship was not there. Like, he would give me instructions on the pitch. It wasn't right, guys. But I'd be like, shut up. Just shut up. In fact, that team's whole chemistry wasn't quite there, because you had the posh youths from Waltham Abbey that this game is a joke. You had guys like me that have to jump on the 279 to get to Waltham Abbey. Now, if you know about that 279 bus in North, from Manor House to Waltham Cross, if you want trouble, you will find that on that bus. That bus used to be so hot these times I went football. It don't matter what area it went through. Someone will come on the bus and they get peaked. So I'm doing all of that. And you just had the youths, some like chavs, Asbo youths that were on this football thing, but they're just on a fighting thing more and on this pub thing more. But it was what it is, man. And when I tell you football's a game of opinions, and like when I tell you, lot, you could be the best thing since sliced bread. If a manager thinks you're dead, you're not playing, and vice versa. It's because on top of knowing that I can draw for experiences. So I hope I've given you guys something out of this vid, man. Like, again, training, I wasn't the best trainer, but definitely wasn't the worst trainer. And I mean best trainer by, I mean that by, I used to lose interest if the ball's not at my feet and stuff like that, or it's not tactical. I don't care. Like, when it comes to preseason, I was the worst. That's one thing Darren must admit. Like, it got to the point when we're doing circuits, Darren used to say, if I beat you in a race, no matter how tired, or if we're doing it for 10 minutes, if I beat you, there's forfeits. And forfeits, for those who don't know, push-ups, sit-ups, or just doing the same damn thing again. Like, Darren was a personal trainer, and I think he still is. If you want a great personal trainer at affordable rates, hit me up and I'll message into you. But he was a madman. He's not the maddest man I've seen. Was ironically another personal trainer, a white guy. I went, was it Wadham Lodge, one pre-season. I started vomiting. Never coming back. Never coming back. He was on a hype thing. He was like, push it, mate. Push it, mate. I was like, man, we can't push no more, dog. But you get where I'm going. Yeah, man. Guys, deluded. YouTube's N'Golo Kante. I just hated the subs bench and I thought, let me make a decent vid for you, man. Guys and girls, if you watch this. But anyways, hit the subscribe button, like the thing for me, and do the rest. I'm out. Thank you for watching. DG, the greatest. And you lot are some of the greatest subscribers on YouTube because you found fellow greatness. Real recognizes real. I really thought this was my deluded T, but it's an L. I'm out.